I rise to speak in support of this motion, and I suppose this is the practice of the House. I should declare my personal interest, having spent many years as an SRE myself. And I almost feel guilty saying that because people have said such lovely things about the volunteer work that's done. Can I say that the privilege of being able to work with children and just help them understand their world and introduce them to God gave me more pleasure than I think I provided any benefit to those children. We make sure that in schools our kids engage in sport. We make sure that in schools our kids engage in music and in drama, because what we're trying to do with education is not just teach the 3 R's. We want rounded, whole people. So we need education that engages with every aspect of a child: the physical, the emotional, the educational, and the spiritual as well. And what SRE does is to introduce children who have been nominated by their parents into the particular spirituality that family has selected. Now, as a Christian, I believe we have free will, and can I say I've seen the exercise of that in my own children and in many of the children that I taught in SRE. The idea that SRE is indoctrination, I reject from practical experience. It exposes children to Bible stories, if it's Christian, to prayer, to a set of beliefs that they then are free as adults to either accept or reject, to either integrate into their lives or to choose some other way of creating meaning in their world. But I think it is a very important part of education that all aspects of a child are explored, and all aspects, and children have the freedom to ask some of the big questions of life. It is amazing the enormous philosophical questions that 8-year-olds have. And it is really important to say there is a set of answers. It may be a set of answers for life, it may be a set of answers till high school, it may be a set of answers that disappear when they walk out the door. But I think it's important for children to know that they can and should ask big questions, and there are big answers to those questions. And I commend the work that's done by special religious educators in this state. I commend the value that they bring to children, and I commend the value that they bring to an educational program that wants to develop rounded human beings and not just people who can pass the NAPLAN very, very well.
Thank you. Further speak.